Hi there, and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'll be doing a painting tutorial about positive and negative space using the snake again in our year of the snake. And again, what the year of the snake represents is transformation. And I also want to talk about how overthinking can kill your art and kill your creativity and ways to overcome that by just getting down and creating. So yeah, let's get into the video. All right. So on the whole topic of transformation and overthinking, it's kind of like, as I mentioned before, growing up in a Caribbean household that didn't encourage art as a career, it kind of makes you doubt yourself, doubt your talents, doubt your gifts when you keep on hearing those negative words and hearing that. And it's kind of like, your gifts are the things that you're supposed to be different and you're supposed to have, everyone has their own talent and gifts to share with the world. We can't all be the same thing. The world would be quite boring if we were all the same. And when you hear so much doubt about your own gifts, it kind of creates, self-doubt leads to overthinking each step, thinking things won't work out. That's what overthinking does. It kind of paralyzes you. Kind of like how a poisonous bite can paralyze. And it's like, no, it's time to take that power back and show all those doubts that you had in your mind. That kind of gets developed over time. When you hear so much negativity, it's kind of like you're being programmed to fail, and you haven't even tried yet. You haven't even tried putting your gift out there in the world. So it's like when you hear so much negativity, it makes you, it's like the response is overthinking, I think. In my humble opinion, when you're hearing so much negativity about your gifts, I think the result, I think it leads to overthinking each phase of you pursuing your gift, pursuing what God put you on earth for, which is to be the best version of yourself and to expand and grow, expand in terms of sharing your gift to help others. So overthinking can really, really paralyze you. And I found that was something, I still struggle with that. And it's kind of like, now I'm learning to practice more creativity to kind of, counter the overthinking. I'm going to overthink this? No, I'm just going to create and create pieces of art that represents what's going on in my life. Hence the snake transformation. I'm in the process of transforming my own life and letting go of the overthinking. That's something that, I'm always practicing to do. And it's, it takes a lot of practice to remove that old programming of self-doubt, negativity. It takes practice to undo that way of thinking, And I find creating, practicing my gift and getting better at it undoes that negative programming of overthinking, because I heard so much doubt growing up. So it's like, just proving to yourself every single day, by showing up and practicing, for me, practicing painting and drawing of one type of animal. See, as an artist and having so many creative ideas, I'll tend to want to do more than one piece at a time, and that kind of burnt me out. So I am excited to share my art, but I will focus on one thing at a time as well. But anyways, when it comes to proving others wrong who would doubt, is by showing up every day and practicing your gift and improving and showing yourself that this gift is worthy of trying, is worthy of pursuing, is worthy of getting better. And when you're doing your gift every day, again, it frees you from feeling like it's work. You get that sense of freedom. And when I do a lot of art, it doesn't feel like work. It brings me a lot of peace. It brings me so much peace and happiness. So, yeah, prove to yourself every day by just doing it, just being creative and practicing one thing at a time. Like I'm practicing, with one color, and I may, practice the background because again, I'm practicing positive and negative space. So I'm just outlining it first so that, it's visible because I am using, black paper. And yeah, I'm just going to keep things very simple in this painting of a snake in utter transformation. So, yes, so as I'm trying to show proof of creating something every day. So my next step is I'm going to actually build up the background a bit as I touch this up a little bit. Because, yeah, we all deserve that chance to share a gift and not put out that light that we all have. So what I'm going to do next, I'm going to add this jelly gouache and just build up the background a bit. And just have fun. But yeah, I hate overthinking. It's so it freezes you, and it's such a horrible feeling because you want to do something and then feeling paralyzed to, if you move this, it's wrong, and oh, I'm doing it wrong. It's like such a bad thing. And breaking free of that, it's like you realize why was that, like it's sort of that thinking of why would I let someone's words stop me? What was I thinking? It's because anytime I found that I pursued my gift, I've always gotten such positive feedback, and more opportunities have, come my way. And mainly too, it doesn't burn me out, going for the typical type of job. I'm more of a project-based person, and so when it comes to, and yeah, that's just everyone's different, and having an opportunity again to pursue your gift, and it doesn't feel like work. It doesn't feel draining, and it's a process to get rid of overthinking. It is a process, and practicing your gift every day is part of that process to sort of, show that it's wrong. That's not the right path. And that's one thing I love about art. You can make something, this was a blank paper a few minutes ago, and now because I had this idea to express my transformation, and now it's it's coming alive. And then when you create every day, you have these pieces of art, and it's proof that it's improving every day and it's getting better. I have proof that every day I work on this skill, every day it's getting better and better. So the overthinking, it's like proof that whoever told you over the years that this is, you can't make it, you can't have money, you won't have a career, you'll end up on the street, like all those negative words and lies. I call them lies as well. They're lies, and how people project their own insecurities onto you at times. Realizing that, that's been so freeing and eye-opening to realize, nope, that person wanted to pursue their dream, but they let their own doubts stop them, or other people's doubts. And it's so eye-opening to realize, nope, that's someone else's issues. That's not me. Talking about themselves. So free yourself of overthinking, because, you know, the sooner you do it, the more freedom and happiness. Because I'm always pursuing freedom and happiness in my life. And health, of course. But yeah, you know. So one thing about being a creative person, that's what I love. It's like I can create something out of nothing. And like I have so much proof. I have a portfolio full of beautiful pieces and things that I'm proud of that represent who I am and what's going on in my life and how I'm overcoming those challenges, and seeing how I'm improving every day by putting in the time, at least an hour or at least 20 minutes a day. It's tricky being a parent and trying to still be yourself. It's hard, but making it a priority to, become, to make it a priority to show up and put in the time, because that's one thing too. It takes a lot of time, but it's worth it. The work, the deep work, the work on you. And that's one thing too, what art is. You kind of are facing your inner thoughts, yourself, and art is a way that I express. And it helps work through whatever life is testing me on, or. So yeah, everything is a work in progress. And just when it comes to overthinking, nothing's going to be perfect the first time you do something. You have to practice at it, you have to work at it, and come up with a concept and just be like, I'm going to spend this many days or weeks, months, and just do it, and just go for it, and don't tell too many people. That was a huge thing. I wish I knew that back in college, that's for sure. That would have saved me a lot of headache. But don't tell anyone that you're pursuing, something, unless it's a close friend. And just, keep your vision to yourself. Only tell people who really get you and who really want you to be happy, and only want happiness for you and love you for who you are. I have a few people who are like that. Not many, but it's all about those quality friendships, those quality connections. And yeah, it's all in your head. Just do it. Don't let anyone's words stop you. Don't let anyone's words stop you anymore. And just, do the deep work to help you become the best version of yourself by pursuing your dream. and everything's going to work out. And just always believe it's going to work out. And because when you do the hard work and getting rid of that whole overthinking, so many doors will open. So many people will show up who want someone like you and want to be a part of that. And it's just amazing, you know. Oh, yeah. I just, and as I'm building up the layers here, I'm using this gouache, honey jelly gouache. I love this. This works so well. I'm using the medium yellow. Which one? I'm using medium yellow here. This one, medium yellow. But yeah, I love how I can just build it up. Looks so good. I really love how these colors are working. This color is working. So yeah, that's one thing with paint, you know. You have to build up the layers and sort of blend away. Just create that illusion. Yeah, I really love. It feels so zen to do stuff like this. I love building up layers. And this paper works so well. It's thick enough to handle gouache. I really love that. So yeah, building up the layers of medium yellow, because again, I'm working with positive, negative space and trying to make it look a bit more 3D. And just going for it, and I'm just going for it, you know, because that's what it is. Just paint, have an idea, and just do it. Just do it. And you know, you can always research, have a reference photo to help you along. But the main thing is just do it, even when you don't want to. Just create. And you'll be amazed at what magic you can create. And just, you know, and I'm just, for me, myself, I've just been drawing the snake over and over for the past few days, almost 2 weeks now, I would say. And it's really getting easier each time, because that's something I'm focusing on now on my art style as I'm growing as an artist and discovering my style. And I'm loving the whole animals that represent different things that happen in life. And transformation is a big part of life, because we all have to grow and go through challenges. But the main thing is growth and learning from our challenges. And I'm still learning to not overthink. And a part of it is just keeping things very simple. One drawing, one painting, one drawing at a time of one subject and one topic, you know, and not moving on till I've finished one piece, you know. So yeah, that's where I'm at with this. And in my next video, we'll do some more more painting. But I'm gonna say bye for now, and I'll talk to you later. I may call this art chat series. Anyways, have a good evening, everyone. Have a good night, good day, evening, whatever. And always, you know, try to not overthink and just create. Bye now.